Okay, so we killed killed the Animancer. We put Kolsk in charge. Kolsch. What does our journal want us to do? Never far from the Queen. We need to go to the Temple of Wodka. Learn from Merwald that members of the Leaden Key tend to worship Wodka, and the steward has mentioned that there's a temple dedicated to Wodka in Defiance Bay. Okay. Let's head on out then. I killed the Wetmancer?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I killed the guy in the dungeon. I know that much. So I guess we're headed back to the Black Meadow, right? And we're gonna go across. I don't know where I'm going. I guess I'm going here. To Mortimer Bridge. Courtyard pool construction is complete. Nice. What is next? Let's do the lab and then we'll do the hearth. All right. A new place to explore. Your dwarf is the squishiest character health-wise? I guess so. I guess he has the least amount of endurance. Which I do. I want to change things up. As I was saying earlier,
What is it?
I wanted my dwarf to be like the tank of the group. But as the game has played out, Eder has become really like the tankiest character, and our dwarf has become one hell of a damage dealer. So we're gonna switch things up that way. I'm gonna get back to this custom formation. I think I think I like this one the most. Let me check out. We got this sword for him. Justice. It's already got fire and crushing on it. Okay. Crushing lash. Okay. I should probably use more enchantments and stuff. Oh. Can I select these two at the same time? We have. So let's engage him here. Him here. He's gonna go beast mode. Just automatically pop that up. Where's this guy going? Yeah, those guys die pretty quickly. Dwarf is a glass cannon. Dude's all muscle.
What is it?
It would probably crush his internal organs. Harrigan. Damn looters can't be bothered with. Curse my luck, the woman mutters, kicking her foot into the ground and upturning a clod of soil as you approach. Her ears twitch and she turns to greet you. Hail, traveler, she says with a half-hearted hand wave. The bridge to Defiance Bay is out. If that's where you're headed, you'll need to find another route. Ask her what destroyed the bridge. The river has been rising on account of all the storms. Here, where the river narrows, the flooding did the most damage. Oh, it's an Orlan. The Orlan woman folds her arms, a scowl overtaking her face. Guess they don't make things last around here, do they? One of the stone columns collapsed in a flash flood, taking the whole middle section of the bridge out to sea. Modmer Bridge was the most direct route from Gilded Vale to Defiance Bay. Merchants and travelers now have to find boat passage or add days of extra travel to loop around the bay. So I started a ferry service thinking I'd earn some coin and help others cross over to the bay. She shakes her head, her ears twitching as she speaks. And that was the biggest mistake than that time I allowed a cipher to court me. Mistake? How so? I had been attempting to turn a quick copper, but just my luck, the blasted currents threw my ferry into the rocks. Dashed it, and my profits to pieces. Making matters worse, when I went to prowl the shore to salvage whatever shipping crates didn't sink, a pair of looters attacked me. The damn brigands had the nerve to attack. I managed to avoid harm, but now they've stolen by force all that is left of my fortune. You know, you look like you'd fare better against those looters than little old me. Could I enlist your help? I will take a look. Thank you. I'm sure those thugs have made a mess of my stock, but maybe there's something there to be saved. Alright, let's find the wreckage.
Well?
She's got like a mohawk. If you get hit by a big element, yeah, you're not wrong. Just grab that mushroom real quick.
And what does the flame reveal?
Oh. Maggot squirm amidst the deer's entrails.
Laying low.
We got over here. Kind of troll. Whoa, what is that? Everybody get back. Into formation. It's a wilder troll. All right. Okay.
Aye?
Well, this is going to hit it. So we can start off. So that should knock it down, right? Everybody's going to get out of stealth. And then we're just going to go rush it. I didn't mean to rekeybind that. We're just gonna punish this guy for all of his wicked sins and shit. Alright, forgot to tell this guy to attack. It happens. Well, Urist is a nice guy. You know? Honestly. Let's go ahead and let's knock him to the ground again. He's gonna get up. We're gonna knock him down again. Or not, apparently. In that case, let's hit them boys with some buffed might. Oh, you know what we can also do? We can blind this guy's vision. So he ain't hitting shit. Got him. Very cool.
Hey.
And we got some troll skin.
Yes.
We got some wort. In game, you have to be nice or you'll feel bad. Like you always do evil playthroughs, but the only game is successful. Infamous. I mean, I've done evil playthroughs before too. It just depends on what kind of character I'm trying to do. When it comes to Urist, I feel like Urist is a nice guy. He's not like a super nice guy, but he leans towards trusting. If anything, he's pretty neutral.
What is it?
Gotta go down this ramp somehow. Okay. A looter. Okay. It's really hard to do evil playthroughs like Fallout. First person root to gets sad, it just hurts. That's okay. I really need to redo these Channer skills. I'm gonna do that like now. Not right now, but soon. Where is my blinding spell? Okay, so we're gonna blind him. We're just gonna immediately run over and hit him.
Brave does not believe.
Knock him down!
Let's have it out!
Bleak Hollow Bandits will attack in 3 days.
Hey.
When you do evil playthroughs, though, you just gotta go for it. That's the thing. You gotta throw caution to the wind.
Yes.
It probably also helps. Like I feel like, so I've learned that you can like make your own party, right? They see me, right? Okay. Could you make a team of like clerics or paladins? Right. So you can make your own party in this game. If I made my own party in this game, it'd probably be a lot easier to do like an evil playthrough. But because we're picking up NPCs along the way as our party, I feel like you kind of want to play into the NPCs. They're like their moral compass, or what's the word I'm looking for? Like their moral alignment as well. Let's have a conversation. Gathered around the soggy timbers of a shipwreckage, men and women pick through the driftwood, snatching muddy silverware, moldy clothes, chipped pottery, and anything they can spot amongst the... Why can't you say debris? All eyes turn to you as they approach. The group trade nervous stares at you until at last a woman in muddy clothes steps forward and speaks. Where are Bretal and Taryn? She asked. They were just up along that path and we heard fighting. Her eyes narrow and a hand moves towards the knife on her belt as she anticipates your reply. We're going to say the wreckage is private property and you're looting. She blinks in disbelief. Looting? But this is a wreck. What value does it have? The men and women all turn to her, their faces frightened and worried. Please, we need these supplies dearly. The storm took everything from us. It's not our desire to steal, but we are destitute. Should we let these wares just sink to the river bottom? Regardless of your need, you're still stealing from Paragon. Perhaps you could tell the merchant you found nothing beyond bits of driftwood. From her point of view, it will be as if the river washed it all away. Besides, how much copper will she really make by selling these rotting clothes and sold wares? I will not lie to cover your thievery. You leave us no choice. You're damn right. Now, let's see, that one's ranged. Alright. Let's go. Let's capture this one. We'll hit this one here. We'll do a quick buff. This dude. Oh, where's our slick shit? Here we go. We only hit one person. Hang on. Why isn't he doing anything? Oh, he was like turning. How hard he hits, man. So hard.
What? Mow it. Hey.
Flanker. Seems like oversimplification. It is oversimplification, but I mean, it's meant to, you know, just give you an idea of what people are. Immunity. Confuse. Huh? Immunity to confuse. +2 intellect. This would be good for our wizard, wouldn't it? Also known as the curmudgeon's coif and the brawler's bonnet, this cinching chapeau is a tight fit. If fashioned by an unremarkable wizard who believed the only thing holding him back from a successful career in the arcane arts was his lack of focus and the petty distractions of small-minded types. Infused with his misanthropic essence, this hat fulfilled his desire twofold. No longer shall accompany, never married, he died alone. Huh. Let's give that to him.
Hey.
I think I just gave all that shit to this guy. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Duelist hat. Let's give him that right there. Now he's got +2 intellect. Can we hurt our teammates? Yes, absolutely. So intellect represents a character's logic and reasoning capabilities. Combat controls the will. Area of effect of talents. Yeah, it makes his area of effect much larger.
What is
Nice. Frayed end of the rope drifts in from the river. Ferry cargo. Stealing.
it? What is it?
Am I stealing? I'm trying to bring it back. Okay. I guess so.
What is it?
Nice and quiet.
We're good. Alright, for the 8,000th time, I need to fix this dude's chance. This is how we do it. So he's standing in the back line, he's just shooting his stuff. Embolden allies in the area with bonuses to fortitude and will. Increases movement rate of reflex of all allies. Drains a portion of enemies. So will, defense, fortitude. I mean, none of it's good. I feel like if anything, he should just be casting this, essentially, nonstop. We can rename it? Sweet Home, Alabama.
Well?
And what does the flame reveal?
Oh, it's one of those god dudes. All right. We'll talk to him in a second. Spinger, show her the cargo. Would these happen to be your wares? Ears twitch with excitement as you drop the supplies down in front of her. Thank you. I was beginning to think it had all sucking to the bottom of the river. Reaches into her tunic pocket and hands you something. Consider this a small token of my gratitude. I'll reward you properly when you visit me at my shop in Defiance Bay. Nice. Bye. She just walks off. Sweet Caroline?
Yes.
Bam, bam, bam. No, we're making it Sweet Home Alabama. Boom, boom, bam. Okay. Let's just auto attack that guy to death. Does he have loot? He does have loot.
What is it?
Where is it?
What is it?
I feel like I'm getting a pretty good hang of the combat mechanics. Camping supplies, nice. I kind of want to turn up the difficulty now. Skank bone, nice. Liam Neeson. Hobo Xenomorphs? Yeah. You know, let's do that. Let's put this on normal now. Let's do show personality and reputation. Oh shit. Combat auto slow. What's the punishment for death? Guys die? Maybe we could turn all these on and that's be crazy, right? Auto pause when combat begins, yep. Kind of wish I didn't touch any of that. Okay. So the next map, it'll be known. If somebody in your party dies, it's permanent death. So
Yes.
right now, if somebody in my party dies, they are maimed, I guess. And if they get back up, then they have a chance to die again. If they die a second time, then they're dead for real. Let's reach out for his soul. You can see the interior of a small, dark shop. The shelves are covered with a variety of goods, some commonplace and others of a little more exotic variety. This man wanders the shelves of the shop, smiling and finally touching the items. He maneuvers through the aisles, the only person in the shop. He stops in front of a large display showing the model of a large worm. A plaque in front of it detailing information about its natural habitat, food preferences, and mating rituals. He moves on, wandering from display to display, stopping at each one to take it in. He looks out the window at the front of the shop and sees the sun has broken the building line. People are wandering the market, stopping into shops and loitering at the stalls, looking for a bargain. Standing before the front door, the man turns back to the shop, smiles again. He then unlocks the door and pushes it open, letting in the sounds of the market. So he's a shop owner. You see a crowd doubled over, sharing bouts of laughter as a mischievous-eyed woman relates a tale of her last adventure involving an unusually self-conscious troll. She has them exactly where she wants them as she throws out the punchline, sending anyone who wasn't already smiling into tears of laughter. She curtsies at the crowd with a flourish and wicked grin and makes her way to the bar, quickly followed by a legion of eager suitors, each trying to buy her affection with a drink. She turns each of them away, but none leave without a smile. She enjoys her drink, content, and starts to scribble down the beginnings of her next performance, laughing at her own jokes. Okay. Liam Neeson. You see two figures, a human and a Mao, standing in front of this man. The human just stands there, fuming, while the Mao is yelling, red-faced with fury. He is leaning forward, a stream of profane imagery flying from his mouth. His face rapidly turning purple, the man stands straight in the face of the onslaught, unmoving, a bemused smile on his face. He holds a rapier nonchalantly by his portly flank, pointing down, but his hand is tightly gripped the handle, his knuckles white. The Amawa, I assume that's Amawa. We'll call it Amawa from now on. The Amawa stops yelling, pausing only long enough to take a breath, intent on immediately starting again. The man holds up his left hand and begins to speak during the brief silence, trying to defuse the situation and cut off continued abuse. The Amawa makes a grunting noise and pokes the man on the breastbone to stop him from speaking, leaving the finger against his chest for emphasis. The man with the rapier tilts his head down, looking at the finger resting against his chest, then looks back at the Maua without moving his head. The Maua realizes too late that he just crossed the line. The man grabs his hand, squeezing and twisting it. There's a loud cracking noise, and the Maua cries out. The man raises his rapier and punches the Maua, using the handle as added heft. There's a second crack, and the Amawa collapses to the ground, unconscious, blood pouring from his nose. The second stranger looks up from his friend's limp body to see the tip of the rapier already pointed at him, a flat, unfriendly, and serious look on the face at the other end of it. He raises his hands in defeat and backs away, turning to run when he is far enough away to ensure he won't be caught. The man turns to leave, the smile slowly returning to his face.
Yes.
Looks like we'll be taking the long way to Defiance Bay.
I do get to talk a lot, that is true. Another guy. You see a battlefield. covered with bodies. There is death everywhere, the sound of metal on metal ringing over the gore-stained ground. The cries of the wounded fill the air, occasionally masked by the death knell of another casualty. This man is running, but from what you cannot see. His breath comes in labored gasp. His eyes are wide and terror-filled. As he runs, he wrestles with the blood-spattered tunic. He tears at the fabric, as though it burns his skin, his desperation eliciting small mewling sounds from the back of his throat. His foot catches on an arm. Sticking out from a pile of bodies he is trying to maneuver around, and he spills forward, landing on a fallen soldier, looking into his dead eyes. The mewling increases in intensity as he scrabbles backward, trying to push himself off the body. Sweet Caroline. His hand slips on blood-slicked armor, and he topples to the side. Landing on his back, he starts shaking his head, cheeks wet with terrified tears. He pushes himself to his knees, and he surveys the field. Eyes wide, breathing so quickly he's almost hyperventilating, stumbling back into motion. His hands return to the tunic, eyes swinging widely about, surveying the carnage around him. His frantic fingers finally tear the tunic from his chest, and he throws it to the ground, the sounds of battle still echoing in his ears as he flees. Alright, I guess we gotta take the long way around. Wee, wee. So no bandits are going to attack my place. I assume it's just going to be a constant thing. Do I really need to keep going back for it, though? Why don't we? We'll just go back this one time. We'll go back. We'll put these bandits in their place.
It's very nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
Why wouldn't we, man? This is our home. Are you too good for your home? Gafal the drunkard, a local inebriate, has wandered into the stronghold grounds. He's asking for help with his accumulated debts. Okay. This will be tedious though. Hey man. There's a bunch of bandits here now. He's gonna blind us. Alright. Let's get this right on the edge, see if we can get as many people as possible. This is our first normal fight. Let's knock that guy down. Let's go beast mode. Oh, there's 3 over there. Wait a minute. Wait. What did I just do? Let's buff ourselves. He can go wolf mode there. Let's buff everybody's will. This guy. Shoot that bandit.
How may I help?
I have.
Okay, that guy died. Sweet. What does this thing do again? Inflicts penalties, perception, intellect, and resolve. This would be good up front, wouldn't it? Although we probably want this one, right? So we can blind the dudes in the back. Okay, so we need to heal up real quick. By heal up real quick, I meant like actually heal. Fortifies health and allies of all. Granting immunity to sickened and weakened afflictions. Alright, let's. Can we get everybody? Oh man, we can get everybody right here. Alright. Never mind, Sweet Caroline's back. Rip. Alright, this guy. He's not in a good spot for really anything. We can actually slicken again to get those guys knocked down. I feel confident we can kill this guy on our own. You're just like beating him in the crotch. We did okay. We did a-okay.
What is it?
I feel sorry for whoever has to clean up this place.
Yes.
Nothing too crazy. So just rest to get everything back.
You're a newcomer to the Deerwood as well. What do you make of it so far?
These people are lunatics. So you have met the locals. He laughs. I don't know that they're so bad. There's a lot of fuss made of the Deerwood Templar. They seem to save it up largely for each other. They're a rather refreshing bunch. Otherwise, I think I've whiled away an hour or two serving the regulars in one tavern or another, and everyone from the merchant to the servant has an opinion to share.
What is it?
Nice. So how about we purchase this thing? Let's check out. No, we need to check out the Bright Hall and not the keep. This is a mistake.
Yes. As you wish.
A few repairs and this keep will be a sight to see.
I'm working on it, man. Don't worry. Let's check the Bright Hollow. The Bright Hollow ought to look pretty good now. Oh man, we got a bath.
Elegant yet understated. I had no idea.
Urist McUrist.
Hello? Hello?
Rich savory stew bubbles. Nice. Nothing we can loot, though. What's that about? Let's go upstairs.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yes, sir. I might not have even gone upstairs beforehand. Is that drunk guy gonna be around here somewhere? So we can just leave stuff in these chests, but why would we do that?
is it?
Alright. Let's head out. I want to try and find this drunk guy. I'm afraid as soon as I leave, we're going to get the message like, bandits are coming for you.
A few repairs, and this keep will be a sight to see.
So last time there was a guy here. Nope. He wasn't over here because we came by that spot. Is he going to be inside the keep? In the Jungle isn't a bad song. Oh, there he is. Greetings, Lord Urist McUrist. I was meaning to hope to talk to you. I'm in a spot of trouble. Very well, let's hear it. You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. Oh shit, look at me. I'm sitting like a thing. Thing is, I've worked up a few debts in Deerford, and a few other places, more than a few. I haven't got the coin, my lord. I'd pay it off if I could. I was thinking maybe if you'd know of someone looking to hire on or something, I'm willing to work. Don't worry, I can settle this. Why should I trouble myself with a shiftless vagabond? You're wasting my time. I didn't mean to, my lord. I just thought, forgive me. Guards, hang this rascal? Oh, very well. I guess I just can't help with this. You gotta go?
Yes.
Alright, Kirby Soth. Well, as always, man, thanks for hanging out.
I feel sorry for whoever has to clean up this place.
You jerk, it's us. Hope I don't hate Divinity. I'll check it out. Alright.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So I guess we just have to go to the Wooded Plains. Let's take it up super fast mode. Oh, what is this shit? Foie gras? Yeah, really, boy is in the back. That kind of sucks. Dude, this slick and spell is the shit. Are they gonna be here though whenever I cast it? I don't know. Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do for sure. We're gonna buff everybody. No, I don't want him to do that. He's gonna buff. I want him to start shooting her. We're gonna have Urist go boar and then attack. And then I'll have, we'll wand that one. And we'll have him run in as well. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay. So immediately, let's try to get this slipping off. Okay. Let's try to get another shot off. This hits 3. This dude. Can cast that and then go melee here. We'll tell Urist to use his ability to attack that. I want this dude to run over here. Reason being, we can flame like that. Why is he so hurt? I want to charm one of them. He's gonna cast this again. We can actually move up and cast this again. I don't understand what's attacking this guy. Infestation of maggots. $10 damage by percentage of endurance lost over 20 seconds. Okay. This dude is gonna cast his buff. Let's go ahead and knock her down. Urist is no longer a beast. It's gonna continue to hit that. I don't think we can't get any of everybody in that.
You gotta take better care of Ballad.
Okay. He needs a second wind. Instantly. Shoot here. Small flame blight. So all 3 of those just kill this really quick. We can. Does he have the maggots too? Looks like he does. Rip. Summon 3 skeletons. Oh, shit. Summon 3 skeletons to fight with the party. Reduces damage reduction to enemies in area of effect. Thunderous explosion that stuns and shoves enemies in area of effect. Let's do right here.
Stand still.
Okay. Let's go ahead and restore light on this guy.
Boy needs to get.
That was too late. It's just second wind on him. Followed by that will thing. Rebuff that inspiration. He's getting low. Let's knock her down. We need to do that. And we just bitch slap the fuck out of her. Alright. Much tougher fight.
Well,
Awakened wood and some troll skin. Cool. More troll skin. %50 healing reduced. How long is that gonna last? Probably until we camp, right?
well,
Dude, you know what I should do? We should check out enchanting or crafting. Well, both of these. We could be making this food, and we could be making potions and scrolls. Noxious burst trap, dart trap. Let's try one of these out. Minor recovery. He has one of those. Give that to him. Should probably give all these to him, right? As he's taking a lot of damage. I didn't realize the maggots thing. I wonder if there's a way to cleanse that stuff off people. I'm sure there is. So we can't enchant that. We can enchant chest. What about neck pieces? Nope. Books? Nope. Okay. There you go. Give him a little bit of extra damage reduction. Is there any other enchants that we can do?
well,
Hey,
Not enough money. Ooh, we're broke.
yes, yes,
Here you go, vendors and stuff. Man, Aloth is looking like some kind of horn. What the hell? Concerts chanting Sweet Home Alabama. Here we go. Alright, let's knock that guy down. Let's go boar mode and hit that sweetness. Can't knock him down twice. Just once, I guess. Could have also charmed that guy.
well,
This whole time, I had no idea that
Following your
he
lead.
could cast spells. This looks amazing. So we have to keep that.
well,
Keep that active.
nice and quiet.
There's a little hiccup. Does that mean there's a enemy around here somewhere? Another lion, eh? What is like our charm? Oh, that's very short range AoE. That was cool. Okay, there's a lot. So he needs to go beast mode. This dude needs to cast that. And then a Loth. Hit him with your slick one more time. This area should be good. This dude can't do the consecrate anymore. So buff everybody's damage. Whoa! Alright. Second wind it up. Oh, that's for the wrong guy. Let's do fortitude, do that, and do that.
Hey.
Should have charmed one of these, man. I'm gonna try and charm this one over here.
Well?
Okay.
What is it? What is it?
Some more lion pills. Some poultry. Hearth harvest. So does it already have? It has burning lash as rending. Interesting.
What is it?
Would this be good for this guy? Let's say no.
Well?
Again, we should like set traps. Waves are roughly chiseled in the stone. They grasp at Andra's beloved moon like curling fingers. So we can get to the bridge this way. Or we can continue to explore the map. I kind of want to continue to explore the map.
What is it?
But I quite feel like we might want to rest up first. Let's go ahead and camp. Cool.
Yes.
There's just lions everywhere.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Alright, who's this person? As you near, you feel blah 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 blah. You see a group of robed figures sitting next to a fire. This woman, much younger and smaller, sits with them. They are discussing travel and making plans, deciding which road will get them to their destination fastest. A rustling noise catches the attention of several members of the group, and they stand, watching over the fire, straining against the darkness to see. An enormous shadowy figure makes its way into the camp, and the darkness slowly parts against the firelight to reveal who it is. Many members of the group stand, readying weapons. Others quietly invoke their god, preparing spells for battle. The girl looks around confused when the man sitting next to her stands, holding out his arms. He chastises the others in the group for not showing the proper hospitality to a stranger. The man walks towards the ogre. hand extended, speaking words of welcome in his own tongue. The ogre stares at the man for a brief moment, then, with a swiftness seemingly unnatural for being of its size, it swings the club it had been dragging behind itself. It connects with the man's head, causing a wet, crushing sound. Damn. The woman to the girl's right screams and rushes to the man's side, covering half the distance before the man has even fallen to the ground. From the darkness all around the group, terrifying and blood-curdling shouts answer the screams of those in the camp as more figures approaching through the darkness. Boy, that'll harden you right
Yes.
up. You don't need that campfire, I do. Jalen. Give me the mushrooms.
I shall be discreet.
Sparrow's nest tucked between two angle slats. Anything over here? I think we're okay. Bizarre.
Nice and quiet.
What's another one of those things? There could be more trolls around. Gotta be careful. We could fight him in this choke point, that would be pretty good. We lost sight of her. What do we got here? Crossbow and some coin pieces. Scroll of protection.
Yes.
That's what we should have used whenever that guy had the maggots on him. Okay. All right, no big deal. See if we can find that one lady again. She's gotta be. I mean, the other one was surrounded by trolls. Oh, there it is. Shit. Okay, game paused. What is she casting? Alright, you. Boar. You. Knock her ass down. You. Spells and shit. You. Buff. And you. Sing the song of your people. Knock her ass to the ground again.
Moeth ixi ana.
That went well.
As you wish.
Hush, Itumak. We'll just wait a little longer.
Ichumak. A dwarven woman, dressed in skins and hides, leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bare figurine between her feet. A large white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
Who are you
Short
waiting
version?
for?
I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now. but I'll know him when I see him.
Your friend is supposed to
That's
meet
what
you
I
here?
heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Back up. What does this stranger have to do with your friend? Try something. What exactly are you talking
Long
about?
version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitok. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
How long have you been looking for Persok? 5 years. Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in Deerwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. So you've been searching for 5 years for a stranger you barely remember? Who could be anyone now?
That about sums it up.
That would be so mean to just say. Sounds like a waste of time. Why do you have to find him? That's more of a campfire tale I'm not quite ready to get into.
So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions.
How does the statuette figure into this? She dusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it in her small, flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished edge is worn to a dull mat along its arched back. Ovoid haunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok.
Oh shit.
Before he
PTSD.
returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out onto you, you feel wisps of sensation. Not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitok, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright. For a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
Persok could be farther away still. I spent a year circling the area, thinking the same thing. Got as far south as Ozia, and as far north as Fleetbreaker Castle when I realized the figurine was going dark again. Same thing happened when I trekked through the White March and circled the bay to the west. I could take a look at it, so we can do our spirit stuff.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course.
I'm calling them ducks.
I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift a shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the Wolf's Lair and the twining trees.
What's the Wolf's Lair? Defiance Bay. Locals call the current duck Wolfgren. Sounds like he'd be fun to drink with. Is the twining trees a real place? He meant Twin Elms. I haven't been there yet, but I hear they have some especially memorable trees.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
May I see the
Why?
figurine? Why not?
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
She hands you the figurine. Her chapped knuckles grazing your hand as she watches you examine it, but wary but curious. You raise the Audra bear, turning it in the light As your eyes catch a tiny, glinting scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water. Seeing through eyes that aren't your own, you catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. Return the figuring. I've got it. He's standing on a cliff. How about we just go a little bit deeper? I see visions of the cliffs high over the water. Does that sound familiar? Your question is greeted with shrugs and silence.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I'm a real watcher. She blinks a few times, calculating. If you'd seen the way he stares at dead things, you'd know he's serious.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I've got other business in the area. We can get her another dude. Take the information or leave it, but good luck to you either way. Let's stay here for all I care. I've got other things to do. So she's kind of like sassy, like even if I did believe you, so let's go with take the information or leave it. But good luck to you either way.
Good hunting to you.
I thought she'd still like come with us.
If this is your idea of a joke,
Okay.
you may be stuck with me for a while. Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again. 5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak. It certainly started out that way. It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
2 hours of necking? Okay.
I can't. Going back without finding Persak would be... Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Ilitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Ilitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persak died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero.
Okay, music got
Then
really
she
loud there.
left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
What happened to her? I only should return. It happens that way sometimes. She folds her arms. I see.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me. But sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me. If they think of me often.
She has children? That must be
There's
difficult.
no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persak will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you...
Parts I like,
wonder
parts I
what
don't.
Persak remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us.
What would you tell him
The
about your
soup is
village?
Probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Recently, there have been a lot of good years. My aunts say we've had a few clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persak helped establish. In bad years, we rely on trade with the merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusks and seal pelts for grains that last us the hard winters. Persak brokered a lot of those agreements too. He got this one from the Amawa ships that used to trade with us. Sounds like Persuck did a lot for your people.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're on a hunt of your own, though. You feeling the thrill of the chase, or ready for this to be over? And enjoy the adventure. Refreshing indeed. Let's go.
What is it?
So what is she?
I'm here.
Oh, that cat was meowing. Nice. So she has a hunting bow. And she has some damage reduction. Okay, that's normal. Fine hide armor. That she hasn't. So she doesn't have a unique armor to herself. Let's look at her character sheet. She is a 4th level ranger. She is a boreal dwarf, not the mountain dwarf. The superior mountain dwarf like we are. She has a 15 might, 12 constitution, 11 dexterity, 17 perception, 13 intellect, and 10 resolve. 4 stealth, no lore, mechanics, or athletics. Okay, but 8 survival. She's got faithful companion, plus 30 defense against dominated, charmed, confused attacks. She has hunter's instinct. It's a passive, 15 accuracy against primordials, 15 accuracy against wilder. Marked prey. Once per encounter, designates a single target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion a damage bonus against that target. So it's like hunter's mark for 35 seconds. 20% damage against that target. Second wind, we know what second wind is. Arctic fox companion. Wounding shot. Twice per encounter, it's 11-meter range. Interrupts for a half a second. As he or she would with fleeing prey, the hunter aims for a spot that will slow the target's enemy progress, hobbling the target and inflicting raw damage over time. So if it's successful, it hobbles for 11.5 seconds. Accuracy versus fortitude. Primary attack, 12 to 16 damage. Accuracy versus reflection, okay. Cool. And weapon focus is peasant. What? Trains character in the use of hatchet, spear, quarterstaff, hunting bow. Okay. Faithful companion, right? And then agile retreat. 12 dead. Okay. Alrighty. And then she had her own bow. A unique bow. Okay. Interesting stuff. I assume we don't have a better hunting bow. Oh, we can sort by type. Nice. Accuracy, I mean... So... These are higher damage, but it's not as fast. Like, this is a fast bow, but this has higher damage. Even longer range. Accuracy, pierce, crush. It doesn't have crush damage, though. Is that super important, I wonder? Maybe it is. Do we have any kind of cloaks or anything that we could give her? I'm gonna assume we don't. Okay, well.
What is it?
In any case, we have to swap up our things here. So... It's the same as the first one now. Well, I was really digging this one. So we could probably do like this, because the companion's probably going to be like kind of a tank, right? That's usually how any kind of hunter type pet works.
As you wish. Well?
I wonder if this is too tight knit.
I'll take a look.
All right. Oh, we had the forest troll thing down here. Forest lurker. Also, what is her AI thing at? Class behavior. Aggressive. Auto attack. Aggressive. Aggressive. Save. Let's pick up whatever that is.
What is it?
Oh, let's go back. Go back. Go back. Okay. All right.
Well?
So
Of course.
let's put a trap here.
Well?
This probably isn't gonna work, right? Okay, this did not work out at all like I had hoped. So go beast mode, go after him. You go after him. This dude. Let's go ahead and blind that guy. You, of course, hit that number. What is she gonna do? Oh, wounding arrows, I guess. He's got so much stuff on him. Let's go ahead and see if we can knock him down one more time. And also, let's buff everybody's damage. Do we have the spell yet? Oh, I was hoping we'd be able to do some of that trap. I guess not. Not yet, at least.
What is it?
Oh, there's another one. Okay. That's totally fine. These dudes are just going to charge in. Beast mode and all. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's make this Q and this W. So let's Hunters mark that guy. And then we're gonna W it. Knock him down again. That dog is taking all the damage, which is pretty nice, right? Because it just regens. He doesn't have health.
What is it?
And there's gonna be another forest troll over here. All right. So here's like actually what I want to do. I really want to try out.
They won't see me coming.
Can I put this trap here? Yep. Okay, that did like absolutely nothing.
What is it? Count them all!
Oh, he's leashing. In that case, you guys attack him. Let's go beast mode. Can I get a blind on this guy? He's gonna be running in. We're not gonna be able to blind him in time. Let's just go ahead and then buff our group. He needs to like run in ASAP, get the knockdown. And then now let's get the blind off. Right there. There we go.
What
Give me
is
your
it?
logs, man. Yes, that trap didn't do diddly squat. It's a little disappointing. And that was the guy that was over here.
And what does the flame reveal?
What? Got hide armor, some mead. What does mead do? Damage reduction for 300 seconds. Okay. Not bad. And 18 CP.
Well,
I was waiting for an ambush up there.
I'll take a look.
He went really wide. Holy shit. Ooh, what we got here? Some graves. Oh. Realized boob plate?
yes.
Nice. Oh shit. Who's up front? Okay, that's fine. Let's buff these dudes. You know what? Let's cancel actions. We're just gonna do the buff. You can go in and attack. Let's go ahead, Hunter's Mark. Do some missiles. And then attack. And now, let's get everybody over here's damage up. Okay. Let's heal him up. Let's get this endurance over time back up. And we have cleared these guys out. We have the full bestiary now on this guy. Troll, forest troll. That's what this is, right? Forest lurker. Nope. Interesting.
Yes.
We do have this whole map discovered. Oh, almost. Gotta get it, man. Can't let this be. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's head to the next place. Which is gonna be 801 Bridge. Okay, so we're gonna continue on in a minute, but first we're gonna take a short break, and then we'll come back. We'll keep going.